And we have Vinland Saga episode 15, and I have one question for you that's going to get this rolling.
Let's do it.
What is Arnheid doing?
Choosing her storm.
Oh, is that what she's doing?
She is, yeah.
Oh, and I think she's picking a poor one.
I didn't see that scene going that way.
No, me either.
My God.
He bit the man's throat.
Which is crazy, because we're getting ready to do a reaction to Hell's Paradise, and it's like they did that in that show too.
Yes, and we talked heavily about that.
Yeah.
The description of how that skin tore and like that amount of blood. Now, episode 15, I'm not going to say we're boiling. We're simmering. Because this was a rather slow episode.
Yeah, it was.
But I think the build-up, and we're getting to the climax, right before you. Okay, I need Snake. He looks like a different man.
Yep.
He's done. He has had it with these slaves running wild.
Have you seen the preview?
I did not.
There's a point in time in the next episode where it looks like an incapacitated Gardar's laying on a gurney, and Thorfinn angrily steps in front of him against somebody else. Yeah.
Do you think it's Snake?
I don't know, but when I saw it, I was like, oh shit.
Because I was very disappointed with where Thorfinn went, because I'm like, you're probably just loving life over there when he's just spitting life. Oh, I can't do this. But A&R was saying it right. Like, sometimes you have to have war for peace.
I was hoping that he would have taken that and went, I understand that,
but he
and
didn't.
It makes sense. I swear to God, he's going to end up there.
I don't need him.
He's going to end up there. He will end up where he will have to use violence to save people he cares about, and you can use it as that type of weapon. Remember, Thor's told him he didn't need a weapon. He beat the shit out of Askeladd. Remember?
Yeah.
And he was the epitome of this idea that
I guess if you don't kill them, but you maim
necessary.
them enough, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, he beat the shit out of, remember when Bjorn ate the mushroom and came at him at the ship? He was like, goodbye.
The other thing I did enjoy about this episode was Thorfinn finally used the word leaf. He brought him up, and we know he's coming.
And it's going to be a segue for next week.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
Okay, this will be the slowest of the rest of the season. I think this will be the slowest of any episode to come, because we don't have that many left, and we know how much has to happen.
We have less than 10.
Yeah. Does it feel like the season's almost halfway over to you?
It flew by. That's why I was like, I asked you before this. This is episode 15. We've been watching this for 15 weeks. Yep. Every week.
Yep. And it's getting to the point now where you are you're on board now.
Once they get back to the farm,
yeah,
shit's gonna break down, and because Knut's right behind them, within a week or two.
Thorkill's gonna come back in.
Thorkill's
gonna fight.
Yeah, I'm ready for him.
Man.
I need a little more of him.
There's so much happening. I feel robbed that I get 25 minutes a week. I feel robbed.
Yeah, they're.
I don't think anime should be 30 minutes every 7 days.
I see that worse in other animes. You see that the problem with time. This one, it's slow enough. They spread out in the farm. They split it in two pieces. Right. Thorfinn A&R between Gardar and Arnheid.
Yeah.
So I think that is a way to do it. It works because that's all. It's a small bite-sized section because it's not. We don't need to watch them sail over. It's a long sail.
Well, with Vinland Saga, it's even more paramount that I need more than 25 minutes because this show does not care that it takes its time to tell you the story. Right. So, cool. Give me more than 20 minutes.
Could be worse. Could be a 12-episode season.
I wouldn't go at the speed then.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They would have had to cut several things in order to tell a 13, 12-episode season.
Thorfinn's sap story in the first 12 episodes.
It would have been 3 or 4 episodes.
I'm good. It should have been.
Max.
Should have been. But I'm excited for what's coming next.
I think really
this was the build-up. Fingers crossed, this is the last one before shit starts breaking loose.
I think from here on out, you're going to see shit go crazy in various directions for the rest of the season. And when it's over, you will inevitably sit in the chair and go, I don't know how I got here, but there's an S on my board.
You know what I'm going to tell you? Whatever grade I have in my head right now for the board, it'll go up by one full letter if Thorfinn ends this season with blood on his hands.
I know.
So if it ends at an S and he ends with blood on his hands, we're making a new letter. Because I got to stick to my word. Because if he can find that happy medium between peace and rightful killing, we'll say.
Defending of the people and the things you care about.
If you're watching A&R's head get cut off clean, and you're standing there doing nothing, please stop.
Okay, first of all, if anything happens to A&R, it would be a problem.
But that's the thing. It's that then.
He'd snap. He'd go right back to a feral teenage Thorfinn.
Good. Or Leaf gets his head ripped off by Thorkill.
Man.
And just punted. Then what happens? Don't do that. That was my friend.
And I do have a prediction that Arnheid will be released. if everyone agrees to fight against Canute. Because remember, they're coming back with the knowledge that they are right behind them.
Right, so they need everybody.
And under normal circumstances, Arnheid was never going to get her freedom. But
Right.
under these circumstances, with Gardar...
He can swing a sword.
Yeah.
That's a
that
good
dude can
point.
Fight.
That's a good point.
I really do think, though, that the fight of the season for me, if we get it, is going to be Snake versus Gardar. Gardar that doesn't have obvious weak
Wounds.
point
Yeah.
to attack in order to
Yeah.
incapacitate him.
I would be
That
excited.
fight is going to be insane.
I can do you one better. Thorkill and Thorgil.
I'd put my money on Thorkill.
You think?
Oh, for sure.
I don't
yes.
know. He raged
Remember how
out
much of a
too,
menace
man.
he was in season
yeah,
1?
long time ago.
Yeah, he
Old
was throwing
man now.
spears like toothpicks across like lakes
He's an old
and shit.
man
yeah.
now.
Yeah, he was always an old man. But I'd probably put my money
I
on
guess he
Thorkill
was
in
Thor's
there.
age.
We might even have Thorfinn versus Canute at one point.
Canute ain't doing nothing.
No, he don't.
Physical.
No.
He'll send people. That's
Yeah.
about it. I think, though, if Thorfinn has the opportunity to talk to Canute, they might have some, like, mental battle.
Yeah. Oh, they absolutely
Yeah.
will have that too.
Because I think their ideas are, they have the same want.
Very
but
similar.
They're coming from two different directions.
Exactly.
So I think if they hit here, they might find a good middle.
I think it's going to
settle
be
on.
they hit here and they fight.
I'm good. Blood on his hands. Letter grade up.
Yeah, I don't even. What letter is that?
I don't know.
We have to come up with.
We'll come up with a new letter. It won't even
V.
be part of our alphabet.
V for Vinland.
It won't even be part of our alphabet.
Yeah.
We'll reach outside this universe.
Well, that was episode 15. It was probably the slowest episode for the rest of the season, and I'm okay with it because it built up a lot of stuff going into episode
Heart's still
16.
pounding.
And don't forget, next week we get Thorfinn standing in front of Gardar, angrily looking at somebody else. So come back, watch a reaction to that. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you like what we're doing around here, and we'll see you for that episode reaction.